What makes up urban musical life? Where is music performed? When is music heard? Who makes music and why? These are the questions we are asked to consider when examining the setting of local music, the focus of Chapter 2 of our book, Soundscapes. In this chapter, we are informed of the fact that urban cities are the homes of the most musical life, giving each locale a certain musical diversity that we are invited to map. The concept of mapping a locale of music involves studying your surroundings and indicating who, what, and when different genres and styles of music are interacted with, and what relationships can be found between the contrasting aspects of musical life in a specific area. Chapter 2 includes 3 detailed case studies of urban cities to help us become familiar with studying the setting of local music, where the musical soundscape is extremely profound and diverse. The cities in question are Accra, Ghana, Mumbai, India, and Boston, USA. Let's take a moment by putting these cities on our map for reference. Okay, so we're looking at our big survey of world music map right now. And so we're going to first pin our country city. We're going to look at Boston's right there in Massachusetts. We all know. We'll put a pin right there in that bad boy. Boston on the coast. Okay, over to Africa. Moving right along. Take this pin. Look, and I think Ghana's right there in the orange. And Accra, its capital city, indicated by the star, it's right there at the bottom on the coast. All right. You guys can see that all right. And then lastly, over to India. And I see Mumbai right there. Alrighty. Oh, come on. Get in there. Bang. Alrighty. Before we move on, I would like to point out the significance of each of these cities' locations in their countries. As we can see, each of these cities are coastals and are actually major ports and have been for centuries. This is very important because it helps us identify the common ground between the cities, namely the fact that the way most of these diverse soundscapes were introduced was by traveling foreigners, passing through and yet leaving their own cultural mark and inspiring inhabitants, or even perhaps migrating there themselves. Some styles of music that are common foundations for urban musical profiles are sea shanties, folk music, and military marches. You mix these with native, traditional music to the country the given city is located in, and there you have a new musical phenomenon shaped to the identity of that particular country or region. Alrighty, now that we have finished that, let's dive into our first study, Accra.